What's up, Crypto fam? Ladies fam, how are you doing today? Let me know in the comments down below. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Woo Tuesday here in Central Europe, guys. Hotty, sweaty Tuesday, guys, and what I am seeing here on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, 30s are back for my lady. But you should not be panicking, ladies and gentlemen. We have a reason for not exciting Tuesday, guys. We are back on the red zone. What have I told you yesterday, guys? You know what I'm saying? It could be the fake out to the upside, and that's exactly what happened. You know, before the CPI data release, we've been running like crazy. But check us out today, guys. This is unbelievable. You know, more time to buy only. What else can you do, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? But before we go to the macro, you know, let's check out the Milady holders and see what's going on there today. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, no freaking way! 26,203! Guys, we've gained between 70 and 80 new holders since yesterday, guys. Between 70 and 80, if not even more than that. You know, guys, come on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, this is the record-breaking increase, guys, of the month of July. You know, this is like crazy, guys. You know, I don't remember the date, guys. You know, when we last saw something like this, you know, that kind of significant rise of new holders. You know, what is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? And if we go here, guys, to the top holders, guys, today, oh my lord, I see Crypto.com here sold a little bit, guys, 0.1%. But first one still holding 21.7. Also Bybit still holds 17%. You know, when it comes to, yes, even Get.io took the profits, guys, 0.2%, guys. So, you know, they knew that we are gonna dump today. That's exactly why they, you know, took some profits out. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to keep buying. This is not over. As you can see, Crypto.com, their third wallet is still on the 9th place. MXC have 2 wallets here on the 10th and 11th place, guys. And BitGet still has Milady, you know, in the portfolio, even though, guys, they are probably about to delist Milady, you know. I don't think it's official yet, but based on their sellings, you know, I think it's gonna happen, you know. I think it's gonna happen, the delisting on BitGet. But everyone else, guys, they are green flag, you know, green flag all over the place. You can see the Crypto.com's 4th wallet is still here, you know. They are on the 41st place. Of course, they took the profits too. So, yes, they have the inside info for sure. what's gonna happen with Milady, you know, in in the next 3 days, next 2 days. They are always ahead of us. They are always ahead of us, guys. And as you can see, 37 level, you know. Let's jump right now to Twitter X. You know, let's see if BitGet has the news about Milady. Nothing, guys. You can see that nothing is here. I don't know what's going on with that exchange, you know. Are they even announcing that the list, you know, that the listing process, you know, like for example Binance, they are, you know, they are always like they did for the Jasmine, you know, they even making the competition for the listing, you know, like Binance is fair, if you ask me. They are respectful despite the listing, you know. They are letting people know that they are gonna delist, but BitGet, nothing, guys. They are not even addressing, you know, the projects they are delisting. They are, you know, completely different strategy from Binance, guys. But guys, let's jump to my profile, you know, and by the way, quick jump to the Milady page. Nothing is going on here. Unbelievable, you know, they are still away. But here you have some macro, guys. Trump asks Ukraine if they can strike Moscow, Russia. Ukrainian President Zelensky, absolutely we can if you give us the weapons. Wow. It looks like this is the 180 turn on Putin. You know, if this is true, this is the 180 turn on Putin, guys. You know, and you need to be realistic. Zelensky wants the peace, you know, but they just don't want to recognize the new map, you know. And they were invaded, guys, so they just, you know, they have the brave heart and they will not stop fighting until Russians are, you know, pushed back to the old borders. That's how Zelensky see the situation. And you know, but if we wanna jump to the ceasefires, Zelensky, you know, would agree, but Putin would not, because Putin knows if he agrees to the ceasefire, Ukraine will become stronger and they will be able to fight back more aggressively, guys. You know, US inflation is here, rises to 2.7% higher than expectations. So inflation, guys, CPI data is not really good. That's probably the reason for market to drop, and Jerome Powell will probably not cut the rates because of that, you know. Bye. So we will need to wait. He could cut the rates, guys, you know, in June, but right now inflation is rising because of the tariffs. Now it's even more obvious that he is not gonna do it. So everything is delayed, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese President Xi Jinping meets with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Wow, what's going on right now, you know? It looks like Russia and China will join the power against NATO and US. You know, if man, oh man, and the World War III is screaming all over again. This is crazy. I hope nothing crazy is gonna happen, you know, out of hand. It's gonna be even worse for the market. Next we have US money supply exploding, bullish for Bitcoin and crypto, guys, you can see here. So money printers are already on, if you ask me, but they are not announcing yet. Wow, They are not announcing yet, but I believe money printers, some of them are already working. This is crazy. Next we have CPI and current CPI data. Okay, this already we know about. Trump says he will impose severe tariffs on Russia if no deal is made within 50 days. I'm unhappy with Russia. So Russia is not complying with the peace talks. You know? Because like I told you, Russia wants the taken territory. Plus, they want Ukraine to surrender, to never join NATO, and Russia wants also for Ukraine to not be the sovereign country, guys. That means they don't want Ukraine to have any military, guys. Any military. You know, that's what Putin wants, guys. You know, he don't want to negotiate. These are his objectives, guys. He will not negotiate. It's crazy. But that's why President Trump is not happy with Russia, because Putin only sees his objectives, guys. This is crazy. Next we have total global cryptocurrency market cap surpasses 3.88 trillion. And some people are saying that we are going to 20 trillion, you know, in this cycle, to 20 trillion. White House official says Bitcoin and crypto is going to 20 trillion after passing market structure bill. It's happening soon. Do you believe, guys, that 20 trillion is possible in this cycle? Let me know. You know, but that's it for this video. You just have more time to accumulate, guys. I don't even know what to say to you, man. I did expect, I was mentally prepared for the, you know, bearish summer, you know, and fake outs, you know. Yesterday you saw the perfect example of the fake out. Because today, completely different picture, guys. When we have a true parabolic cycle, we will not see these kind of fake outs, guys. We will have daily profits. We will see daily profits, guys. You will wake up and you will be 200% up. You will wake up the next day and you will be 400% up. You know, that's how it is in the parabolic phase, you know. And it looks like we're still not there, guys. Just more time to accumulate, but holders are growing for Milady. You know, huge green flag for the project. Guys, this is it. I love you all so much. Like, share and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one.